Big English Plus, Level 5, by Mario Herrera and Christopher Sol Cruz. Published by Pearson. Copyright Pearson Education Limited, 2015. Activity Book. Listen and sing. The Big English Song.
From the mountain tops to the bottom of the sea, from a big blue whale to a baby bumblebee. If you're big, if you're small, you can have it all, and you can be anything you want to be. It's bigger than you, it's bigger than me. There's so much to do and there's so much to see. The world is big and beautiful, and so are we. Think big, dream big, big English. So in every land, from the desert to the sea, we can all join hands and be one big family. If we love, if we care, we can go anywhere. The world belongs to everyone, it's ours to share. It's bigger than you, it's bigger than me. There's so much to do and there's so much to see. The world is big and beautiful, and so are we. Think big, dream big, big English. It's bigger than you, it's bigger than me. There's so much to do and there's so much to see. The world is big and beautiful and waiting for me. A 1, 2, 3. Think big, dream big, big English.
Activity Book. Listen and sing. The Big English Song. Karaoke version. Unit 1. My Interests. Pupils Book, page 4. Activity 1. Read about these famous people. What were they interested in? Complete the sentences with a word from the box. Then listen and check. 1.
Growing up, actor Antonio Banderas was interested in sports like football. He played for his school team. When he was 14, he broke his foot, ending his dreams of a professional sporting career.
2.
One of the richest people in the world, Carlos Slim, was interested in managing his money at a young age. He bought shares in his first bank when he was just 12 years old.
3.
World-famous scientist Albert Einstein was interested in music as a boy. He played the violin and the piano.
4.
Actress Emma Stone always wanted to act. She was also good at using a computer. When she was 14, she used a PowerPoint presentation to convince her parents to let her begin a career in acting.
5.
As a young woman, architect and artist Maya Lynn loved birdwatching, hiking, and studying mathematics.
Pupils Book, page 5. Activity 2. Match the names of the school groups to the pictures. Then listen and check. 1.
The drama club practices every day after school. All the pupils in the club love acting.
2.
The school news bloggers write about school news every day. They love to write and they go to a lot of school events.
3.
The basketball team gets a lot of exercise and has fun doing it. The team has a busy calendar.
4.
The science club always has an interesting project to work on. The group goes to a big competition every year.
5.
Taekwondo is a martial art like karate. It's good for your body and your mind. The club meets on Tuesdays.
6.
The school orchestra is fun for anyone who likes to play instruments. The orchestra plays at all of the school events.
Activity Book, page 4. Activity 1. Listen. Write the number. Number 1.
Playing chess.
Number 2.
Doing martial arts.
Number 3.
Reading.
Number 4.
Playing football.
Number 5.
Painting.
Number 6.
Playing the guitar.
Pupils Book, page 6. Activity 5. Listen and read. When are the football team tryouts? The Grove School News. Get busy after school.
Welcome back to school. From all the staff here at your school news blog, we hope you're ready for another great year. Have you signed up for an after-school activity yet? If not, don't worry, there's still time. Here are some of the activities you can try.
Sports teams.
Do you like sports? How about joining the football or athletics team? Both teams have tryouts next Monday and Tuesday at 3. Last year, our school football team won the county championships, but many of our best players have moved up to secondary school. So now the team needs new players. For more information, contact our sports advisors, Ms. Matt or Mr. Sturgis.
Good at art?
This year, your classmates in the school art club plan to paint a mural on the wall by the office, so they need new members to help create it. Are you interested in drawing, painting, or taking photographs? This club is for you. The first meeting of the school year is next Wednesday at 3:15 in room 221. Please see Ms. Greenway for more information.
New this year.
There are some new activities you can have a go at. Try the new after-school science club. It has plans to enter the National Junior Robotics Competition this year. So, if you want to try building a robot, this club is for you. See Mr. Larson in room 105 for more details. The club meets every Thursday. Do you like acting? Are you good at singing? The school play this year is a musical, The Sound of Music. Come and try out next Monday or Wednesday afternoon in the school auditorium. Sign-up sheets for auditions are on the wall outside room 125. For a list of all the after-school activities this year, click here. Or pick up a membership form from the advisor's office, room 103.
Comment.
Don't forget the karate club. We need members too. Anyone interested in joining should contact Mr. Silver.
Robots? Cool! Count me in.
Acting in the school play was so much fun last year, and I love singing. I want to try out again.
Activity book, page 6. Activity 6. Listen and read. Then answer the questions. Manbury School News, opinion page. Do what's right for you.
It's a new school year. Everyone is talking about the new after-school clubs because they're fun. You can learn new things and make new friends. But some pupils aren't interested in joining clubs. They may be shy or scared of groups. These pupils might be good at singing or playing an instrument, but they like doing these activities alone. They don't want to join clubs, and that's fine. I'm a shy girl. I enjoy watching sports on TV, painting, and playing my guitar. I'm not interested in joining a sports team, art club, or the school orchestra. My friends were cross with me because I didn't want to join their clubs, so I talked to my mum about it. She said, "It's okay. Be yourself. Do the things you like to do." I want to say to shy children like me, do what's right for you. Find friends who are like you. You don't always have to do what everyone else does.
Comments. Silver.
I'm shy too. I always feel bad when my classmates talk about signing up for after-school clubs. I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one.
Suki Park.
Wow, I love clubs, and I never thought some children might not want to join them. Thanks for writing this. Personally, I don't like doing things alone, so clubs are good for me.
Pupils book, page 8. Activity 7. Listen and read. What's Henry good at? Practice the dialogue with a partner.
Henry, I was wondering, are you interested in joining a club this year?
I am, but I'm not sure which one to join.
How about joining the science club? You're good at building things.
Maybe. When do they meet?
Every Monday after school.
Oh, I can't. I've got guitar lessons on Mondays.
OK. Well, how about joining the art club?
The art club?
Yes, you're so good at drawing, and they meet on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays are fine for me. I think I'll do it.
Pupils book, page 8. Activity 9. Listen and match the after-school activities to the timetables. Then say what each pupil is interested in. 1.
You're really good at playing the trumpet. Are you joining the school orchestra this year, Larry?
No, I'm not. The problem is that I like playing football too.
So do both.
I can't. The band and the football teams both meet on Wednesdays and Fridays, so I had to make a choice. I decided to be on the football team.
Then join the jazz band. It meets on Mondays.
Really? Maybe I will.
2.
Hey, Marianne, how about trying out for the school play?
I don't think so.
Why not? You're really good at acting.
You think so?
Yeah, you were great in the play last year.
Oh, thanks. But I'm busy 2 days a week, on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
But that's perfect, because the drama club has practice on Mondays and Fridays after school.
Are you sure? Cool. I'll go and sign up for the auditions then.
3.
Wow, that's a great photo. Did you take it?
Yes, I did. I took it for the school newspaper.
Oh, are you on the school newspaper?
Yeah, I am. It's really fun. Do you want to join, Susie?
No, thanks. I'm not very good at taking pictures.
That's okay. I know you're good at writing, and we need good writers. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's a meeting today. Come with me.
Okay, sure.
4.
What do you do after school, Ben?
Not much. I have piano lessons on Tuesdays. That's it.
Did you know there's a manga club at school this year? I know you love those manga comic books.
Seriously? I didn't know that. When does it meet?
Wednesdays and Fridays. You can sign up for it in Mr. Wright's office. I already did.
I think I will.
Great. See you there tomorrow.
Activity book, page 7. Activity 8. Listen. Then read and circle T for true and F for false.
Are you interested in joining a club this year, Ben?
I don't know. I haven't got much time. I've usually got homework. And when I have got free time, I read my manga comics.
Manga? Those Japanese comic books? Cool. Hey, did you hear that there's a manga club at school this year?
Really?
Yes, really. You can sign up in Mr. West's room.
Where did you hear about it? When does it meet?
Ken told me about it. I joined yesterday. It meets on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Oh, good. I can do that. Count me in.
Great. See you there tomorrow.
Activity book, page 7. Activity 10. Complete the sentences with the expressions in 9. Then listen and check your answers.
Our class is going to Rome for our class trip.
Great. How exciting. When do you leave?
Tomorrow morning at 4 a.m.
Really? That's crazy. How will you wake up that early?
I don't know. I hope Mum will wake me up. Hey, why don't you come to the airport with us?
Why not? It'll be fun. Count me in.
Pupils book, page 10. Activity 14. Listen and read. Which side of your brain might be stronger if you're good at remembering people's names? Left-brained or right-brained?
Did you know that what you're good at doing might have something to do with the side of your brain you use most? You see, the brain is divided into 2 hemispheres, sides, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. Each hemisphere takes care of different things, but the two exchange information between them. Some scientists believe that each side of the brain controls different abilities and that each person has one side that's stronger. That stronger side may help determine, in some ways, what we like to do, what we're good at, and what we're interested in. Left-brained people are logical. They're good at analysing details. They enjoy doing things like solving maths problems and playing chess. Right-brained people are creative and imaginative. They're good at activities like painting and acting. But there are also scientists who say that although there may be some truth to this theory, things aren't so simple. They add that the brain works in a very complicated way, and we don't know everything about it yet.
Which side of your brain is stronger?
If you would like to find out which side of your brain is stronger, take this short quiz. Choose A or B to answer each question. 1. Do you prefer going to A. Maths lessons or B. Art lessons? 2. Do you like A. Planning everything or B. Not planning at all? 3. Do you like A. Lots of instructions or B. Not many instructions? 4. Do you remember things more easily? A. With words or B. With pictures? 5. When you meet people, do you remember A. Their name or B. Their face? 6. When you read a story, do you look for A. Details or B. The big picture? How did you score? If you got more A's, the left side of your brain may be stronger. If you got more B's, the right side is probably stronger. Now think about the kinds of activities you like to do. Do they match your brain type?
Activity book, page 10. Activity 17. Listen and read. Who likes making lists? Left-brained or right-brained?
I have a left-brained personality. This means that the left hemisphere of my brain is stronger than the right hemisphere. Some scientists believe that this stronger side of my brain may in some ways help determine what I'm good at, what I'm interested in, and what I like doing. For example, I'm really good at solving maths problems. I like to analyse things and to think logically. I like working alone too. I enjoy writing, but I'm not good at being creative. I'm very organised, so I like listening and taking notes in class. I usually remember the details when I read. As I study, I write things down and make lists. It helps me remember.
Honestly, I'm the opposite of Tom. I'm definitely more right-brained than left-brained. This means that the right hemisphere of my brain is stronger than my left hemisphere. So, for example, I'm imaginative and creative. I like making up and telling stories. I love drawing, dancing, and playing music. I enjoy working in groups and solving problems as a team. I like surprises, but I'm not good at organising things. Sometimes I talk when I shouldn't in class, and I get distracted when I should be listening. When I study, I draw pictures because it helps me remember. I'm not very good at remembering details or making lists, though.
Pupils book, page 12. Activity 19. Look, listen and read. What language is Cassie learning? Layla and Cassie are talking on the phone.
Jess and I are leaving for the cinema now. Are you coming?
I can't. I'm doing my Chinese homework.
But you don't speak Chinese, and you never do homework on a Friday evening.
Well, I'm learning Chinese now. I started yesterday.
Why?
Because we just got a Shih Tzu puppy. His name's Pookie. Shih Tzu dogs come from China. How will Pookie know what I'm saying if I don't speak his language?
You are kidding, aren't you?
Pupils Book, pages 14 and 15. Activity 26. Listen and read. Which of the events in paragraphs 1 to 4 were part of the 1900 Olympics? You'd never guess these were Olympic sports.
One of the world's most popular sporting events, the Olympics, is older than you might think. It started almost 3,000 years ago, around 776 BC in ancient Greece. Some of the early modern Olympic events are the same ones we see today. But some of them came and went so fast that few people remember that they were once part of the Olympic Games. Let's take a look back at those events that were just too strange or not popular enough to stay.
Skeuring.
The name skeuring means ski driving in Norwegian. In this sport, a horse pulls a person on skis over a racecourse covered in snow. It actually looks a lot like water skiing. This strange sport from Norway was part of the Winter Olympics only once, in 1928. Dogs, or a motor vehicle instead of a horse, pull the skier in variations of this sport.
Hot air ballooning.
During the Paris Olympics of 1900, hot air ballooning was introduced to the Olympic Games. Players competed to see how far and high they could go, or how long they could stay in the air.
Tug of War.
Did you know that in 1900, 1904, 1908, 1912 and 1920, Tug of War, a popular game with children all over the world, was a regular Olympic event. The Olympic Tug of War competition had 8 players at each end of a long rope. The team that pulled the other team 2 metres won the event. In the 5 years of this Olympic game, Great Britain won the most medals in this event.
Croquet.
The only time croquet was an Olympic event was in the 1900 Paris Olympics. France won all the events, but this was no surprise, as 9 out of the 10 players were French. To be fair, some of the events that are still part of the Olympics don't look less weird than the ones we mentioned above. Can you think of any?
Activity Book, page 14. Activity 27. Listen and read. Match headings A to C to paragraphs 1 to 3. 1.
Some Olympic sports are more dangerous than others. For example, sports that are very fast are often more dangerous than those that are slower. Do you like riding your bike fast? Did you know that extra-fast bike riding is a sport at the Olympics? Bike racing started as an Olympic sport in Athens in 1896. Over the years, there were road races and track races and mountain bike racing in the Olympic Games. Then, in the 2008 Beijing Games, a bike sport called BMX became a new Olympic sport. BMX started in California in about 1968. The sport grew, and now it's a favourite sport for many people around the world. It's a very fast and dangerous sport, so competitors have to be fearless to take part.
2.
Both men and women compete in BMX. The bikes they use are light and very strong. They need to be strong enough for all the jumps and ramps and yet remain light so the riders can travel as fast as possible. The tracks for men are about 450 metres long. They're a little shorter for women. But this doesn't mean that the women's races take less time than the men's races. All the races last only 40 seconds. If you blink, you'll miss them.
3.
Like any sport, BMX racing has its own special words. The riders have created new words to talk about their sport, such as bunny hop. A bunny hop is when a rider's bike goes up in the air. The rider in the picture is bunny hopping. You can see how high he goes and how important it is for his bike to be both light and strong. Another special word is whoop. A whoop is a small bump in the road. So, the next time you ride your bike, watch out for whoops and don't bunny hop. Stay safe.
Pupils Book, page 18. Activity 35. Listen, read and repeat. 1.
S, e, s.
2.
S, I, s.
3.
S, s.
Pupils Book, page 18. Activity 36. Listen and blend the sounds. 1.
S, e, l. Cell.
2.
S, I, t, I. City.
3.
S, k, s. Circus.
4.
S, I, n, e, m, a. Cinema.
5.
S, e, n, t. Centre.
6.
S, k, l. Circle.
Pupils Book, page 18. Activity 37. Listen and chant. Have fun in the city. Go to the cinema. Have fun in the city. Go to the centre. Pupils Book, page 18. Activity 38. Work with a partner. Read the directions. Listen to the model and play.
How about joining the school orchestra?
No thanks. I'm interested in playing sports.
Oh, then how about signing up for the football team?
That sounds great. I love playing football.
Unit 2. Family Ties. Pupils Book, page 20. Activity 1. Read and answer the questions about families. Then listen and check. 1.
How many Mackenzies? Mr. and Mrs. Mackenzie have 6 daughters, and each daughter has 1 brother. How many people are in the Mackenzie family?
There are 9 people in their family. Each daughter shares the same brother.
2.
Family name trivia. What's the most common family name in the world? Chang, Garcia, or Smith?
Chang is the most common family name in the world. The name comes from China, and there are more than 100 million Changs around the world.
3.
Big families. Which country has got the largest average household size? Italy, Canada, or Colombia?
Colombia has got the largest household size. There are 5.9 persons per household.
4.
Good grief, Grandma! Bai Ulan Kudanding, a woman in the southern Philippines, has 14 children, 107 grandchildren, 138 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. She knows all of their names. How many children are there in all?
There are 261 children.
Pupils Book, page 21. Activity 2. Listen and find the family members in the photos. Use words from the box to name them.
Hi, my name's Andrea. Here's a photo from when we lived in Madrid. It's a picture of me and my older brother Pedro with our mum and dad. This was about 3 years ago in 2011. In 2012, when I was 14, we moved here to Brighton in England, and my dad opened a Spanish restaurant. This photo shows the opening day. It was very exciting. And that's my little sister, Maria, when she was a baby. Maria was born in Brighton in 2012. My family named the restaurant after her and my mum. It's called Maria Luisa's. The biggest surprise on that opening day was that my favourite uncle, Uncle Manuel, brought someone with him. He had just got married. His wife's name is Elena, and she's my favourite aunt. Here's a picture from his wedding. Uncle Manuel just graduated from cooking school a few months ago in Madrid. He's going to stay and work as a chef at our family restaurant.
Pupils Book, page 21. Activity 3. Copy the chart into your notebook. Listen again and complete the chart.
Hi, my name's Andrea. Here's a photo from when we lived in Madrid. It's a picture of me and my older brother Pedro with our mum and dad. This was about 3 years ago in 2011. In 2012, when I was 14, we moved here to Brighton in England, and my dad opened a Spanish restaurant. This photo shows the opening day. It was very exciting. And that's my little sister, Maria, when she was a baby. Maria was born in Brighton in 2012. My family named the restaurant after her and my mum. It's called Maria Luisa's. The biggest surprise on that opening day was that my favourite uncle, Uncle Manuel, brought someone with him. He had just got married. His wife's name is Elena, and she's my favourite aunt. Here's a picture from his wedding. Uncle Manuel just graduated from cooking school a few months ago in Madrid. He's going to stay and work as a chef at our family restaurant.
Activity Book, page 19. Activity 4. Listen to the events in Ken's life. Then number the timeline in order and write the events.
Welcome, Ken. This is your life.
No, really?
Yes, really. Let's share the timeline of your life with our audience. And get ready, we have some surprises for you. Let's get started. So, you were born and raised in Manchester, right?
That's right.
When you turned 21, your parents threw you a surprise party. Here's a picture of you at that party. That was quite a surprise, wasn't it? Why did your parents throw you a party?
I graduated from university.
And you did it in less than 3 years. Well done! Then, at 25, you experienced another life-changing event. Tell us about it.
Yes, I got married.
You got married to your lovely wife, Jean. You two worked hard for several years and saved your money. When you were 28, you and Jean finally bought your dream house and opened your first shop. That was a big year for you. Many years have passed since then. Now, at 44, you've just opened your 5th shop. Ken's Computer Works is famous all over England. Congratulations! And now, Ken, I've got a surprise for you. Your whole family is here to celebrate your life and take you on a trip down.
Pupils Book, pages 22 and 23. Activity 5. Listen and read. How many flying Malicheks are there now? The Biggest Circus Family in the World by Zach Malichek.
My name's Zach, and I'm from a big family. I mean, it's a really big family. My last name is Malichek. Maybe you don't know us, but we're the biggest circus family in the world. We're the Flying Malicheks. We weren't always the biggest circus act, though. When my grandpa Victor started as a trapeze performer in Slovakia, there was only one Flying Malichek, him. My grandpa moved to the United Kingdom when he was about 20 years old. He quickly found a circus job working in his new country. A few years later, Grandpa Victor married my Grandma Irina. Grandpa taught my grandma how to perform on the trapeze, and soon there were 2 Flying Malicheks. My grandma didn't perform all the time, though. She took time off to have a few babies. She had 8 of them, actually. My father Daniel is the youngest child in the family. He has 5 brothers and 2 sisters, my uncles and aunts. And all of them learned to perform on the trapeze when they were children. The people at the circus loved watching the Flying Malicheks. And we all love watching their excited faces when we fly through the air. My grandpa and grandma are getting older now. They retired from performing about 5 years ago. But the Flying Malicheks are not getting smaller. We're getting bigger. I have 2 older sisters, and we all perform in the act. My aunts and uncles all have children, and they perform too. In total, there are 37 of us. Can you believe it? Last year, we were on TV. We had our own reality show called Circus Family. Some people from the TV show followed us around with cameras all the time. It was exciting, but sometimes I wanted them to go away. One special thing happened when we were on that show. My cousin Gillian met a cameraman, and 6 months ago they got married. Now he's learning the trapeze too.
Activity Book, page 20. Activity 5. Listen and read. Then answer the questions. My amazing family.
My name is Teresa, and I have an unusual and amazing family. We're superheroes. We can do amazing things, and we like to help people. My mum was born in Venice, and she moved to Barcelona in 1996. My dad was born in Barcelona. He met my mum there when they both helped to save people in a house fire. They got married in 2000 and had 3 children soon after that. I'm the oldest child and I've got a younger brother Thomas and a baby sister Tara. Thomas is 8. I'm stronger than him. I can pick up a car. But Thomas is faster than me. He can run a kilometre in less than 15 seconds. That's really fast. Tara is incredible. She can make herself very, very small, sometimes smaller than a peanut. That's why we call her Peanut. I love my family because we're always doing exciting things.
Pupils Book, page 24. Activity 7. Listen and read. What does Darren learn about Amelia?
Who's that?
Oh, that's my older brother, Armando. That was a long time ago. I think he was about 12 in that photo.
Oh, do you have an older brother?
Yes, he's a lot older than I am. He's 25. He lives in London.
Really?
Yes, he moved to London when he was 23. He works in a hotel.
That's nice. You look like him a little bit.
Do you think so? Maybe. But he's really tall now. Actually, he's about 6 feet tall. He's the tallest person in our family.
Pupils Book, page 24. Activity 9. Listen and match. Then say, use the correct form of a verb from the box. 1.
Who are all these people in the photos? Like this one?
That's my mum when she graduated from university.
Really? She looks so different.
Well, she was a lot younger then. She was only about 21 years old.
True. So, are those your grandparents in the photo?
Yes, those are my grandparents. They were a lot younger then too.
2.
Speaking of young, look at my dad in that photo. Those are my parents when they got married.
Wow, those are your parents? I can't believe it. Your dad was quite good looking back then.
Yes, he was really good looking. He was so much thinner then too.
That's true. And he isn't wearing those funny glasses he always wears now.
Yes, I don't think he needed glasses then.
3.
Oh, this is a lovely picture. What a cute baby.
Guess who?
No, that's not you, is it?
Yes, that's me. That's the day I was born. I was only a couple of hours old in that photo.
Really? But what happened?
What do you mean?
You were so much cuter then.
Oh, ha ha, very funny. My mum says I was the cutest baby in the world.
I don't know about that, but you were quite cute.
Thanks.
4.
See that photo? That's me too. I was 3 years old then.
What were you all doing in this photo? It looks like you're about to leave for a long trip.
That's the day my family moved to Stratford.
Where did you live before?
We lived in Oxford when I was a baby, but we moved here to Stratford when I was 3.
And 10 years later you met your best friend, me!
Yes.
Activity Book, page 21. Activity 7. Listen. Then circle the correct answers.
Oh, this is a great picture. What a cute baby.
Guess who?
No, that's not you, is it?
Yes, that's me. That's the day I was born.
That's nice, but what happened?
What do you mean?
You were so much cuter then.
Oh, ha ha, very funny. My mother says I was the cutest baby in the world.
Well, I don't know, but you were quite cute.
Thanks.
Activity book, page 23. Activity 13. Listen and number the family members.
I've got a big family. It's interesting too, because there are a lot of twins in my family. I'll describe the people in my family. See if you can find them. First, my mum. My mum's got long hair. She's about 35 years old. She works a lot and is always on her phone. She's got a twin sister, but they don't look at all alike. My mum is taller than her sister and her hair is a different colour. Second, Aunt Lynn, my mum's twin sister. My aunt has short red hair. She's really funny. Third, my cousin Paul. He's 16 years old. Paul's really happy today. He bought a new skateboard this morning. It's bigger than his old skateboard. Peter is Paul's twin brother. They don't look alike either. Peter is number 4. Peter's also got a skateboard. He goes skateboarding every day, but his skateboard isn't new. His skateboard is much older than Paul's. My dad is number 5. He's a twin too, but he's much bigger and stronger than his brother, my uncle. Number 6 is my uncle. My uncle loves playing the guitar. He's in a band. His hair is much longer than my dad's. Amy is 7th. She's my cousin. Amy is good at maths and science. She loves studying. She's got a twin sister, Anna. They look very alike, but Anna's hair is a bit darker. And last, number 8, Amy's twin sister, Anna. Anna's hair is darker than Amy's. She loves swimming and goes to the pool every day. Did you find all 8 family members? Did you find me too?
Pupils book, page 26. Activity 13. Listen and read. How long do orangutans stay with their mums? Animal mothers.
Mothers are very special people. They not only give birth, but they look after their children until they're old enough to take care of themselves. Mothers don't stop caring about their children even when they're adults. They want to know that they are healthy, happy and safe. Like humans, animals have got a maternal instinct too. There are many similarities, as well as differences, in the way they look after their offspring. Does your mum drive you to school, your music lesson or sports practice? Can you imagine your mother carrying you and your brothers and sisters on her back all the time? That's what a Suriname toad mum, a species of toad that comes from South America, does when she has babies. A Suriname toad mother carries as many as 100 babies on her back until they're old enough to swim by themselves. Does your mum tell you to tidy your room and make your bed? Not if you're an orangutan. Mother orangutans from Indonesia are the only animal mothers who make a new place for their babies to sleep in each night. They collect fresh leaves, twigs and branches and build their young a bed high in the trees. Mums never let their babies out of their sight for the first 2 years, and after that they keep them close until they're 6 or 7 years old. This is longer than any other mammal spends raising its offspring except humans. The world can be a scary and dangerous place when you're young, even if you're an alligator. That's why mother alligators keep their young in their mouth while they're moving through water or other dangerous places. In the past, when people saw this, they thought the mother was eating her own babies. She's actually protecting them from predators when she's carrying them in her powerful jaws. These are just a few examples of maternal behaviour among animals. One thing is certain. Without mums to care and protect their offspring, every species on this planet would be endangered.
Activity Book, page 24. Activity 17. Read and complete. Then listen and check. Good and bad dads in the animal kingdom.
Just like your mum, your dad is a special and important person in your family. Think of all the things that your dad does for you. Many dads work hard to pay for the things that their families need. They also do many things at home to help look after their children. Fathers are important in the animal kingdom too. They look after their families, and some even look after other families. But some fathers are better than others. The father emu is a great dad. He finds grass, twigs and leaves. Then he builds a nest for his young all by himself. He sits on the eggs until the baby chicks are born. During this time, he doesn't eat or drink. When the chicks are born, the dad looks after them and teaches them how to find food. The father seahorse gives birth to his young. He does something very special to protect his future offspring. He carries the eggs in a special pouch on the front of his tail for about 3 weeks until the baby seahorses are born. What an amazing dad! Lions are fierce predators and can be really scary. A father lion protects his family, and his family can be big. There can be 7 lionesses, mother lions, and 20 babies in his family. But he isn't really a great dad. He doesn't often hunt for food. The mums have to do that. The father lion likes to sleep a lot, especially on branches in trees. He's lazy.
Pupils Book, page 28. Activity 17. Look, listen and read. Did Joy used to watch cartoons? Mark and his sister Joy are watching TV.
Oh, great! Cartoons!
Boring. Can we watch something else?
But you used to love cartoons.
No, I didn't used to like watching cartoons.
What do you mean? Didn't we used to watch cartoons every day when we were on holiday?
Well, only because there was nothing else on TV.
Pupils Book, pages 30 and 31. Activity 24. Listen and read. Which paragraph talks about A. Birthdays, B. Weddings, C. Mother's Day? Special days for families.
All around the world, families celebrate special days together. Traditions for these days are as different as the countries and the people who celebrate them. Some of these traditions may surprise you. Getting married is one of the most important days in the lives of many people around the world. In Germany, the friends and family of the bride and groom gather a day before the wedding. They break dishes, flower pots, bottles and plates. Then the young couple has to clean it all up. This tradition is called Polterabend. Germans believe that it brings good luck to the new couple. Cleaning up the mess together also symbolises that they'll have to work together through the good and bad times in their life. Families in most countries have a special day to celebrate mothers. In Serbia, this day is the second Sunday before Christmas. On that day, children sneak into their mother's bedroom and tie her feet together with ribbon so that she can't get out of bed. Then they shout, "Mother's Day, Mother's Day, what will you pay to get away?" Then the mother gives them small treats and presents as payment so that her children free her. In China, they say that babies are 1 year old when they are born. After that, all children celebrate their birthday on New Year's Day, because that's when they grow a year older. Actual birthdays are usually celebrated with a big family meal. The tradition is that the birthday boy or birthday girl should stuff their mouth with as many long noodles as they can and then eat them. This is because in Chinese culture, long noodles symbolize a long life. Some birthdays aren't celebrated at all because the Chinese believe they bring bad luck. On their 33rd and 66th birthdays, instead of celebrating, women buy a piece of meat and chop it up into 33 and 66 pieces respectively. Then they throw the meat away to make the bad luck go away too. Also, to avoid bad luck, instead of turning 30 if they're women or 40 if they're men, they stay 29 and 39 for 1 more year.
Activity Book, page 28. Activity 27. Listen and read. Match paragraphs 1 to 4 to pictures A to D. Who eats fairy bread on their birthday?
Do you celebrate your birthday? Is there a special tradition in your family or in your culture for birthdays? Many cultures around the world celebrate birthdays in many different ways. Some cultures celebrate by giving treats to the birthday boy or girl. Other cultures celebrate by doing something special that symbolizes the child's special day. Read on to find out more about how some children around the world celebrate their birthday. In Nigeria, 1st, 5th, 10th and 15th birthdays are very important. Many parents have big parties for their children and more than 1,000 people come. They eat a lot, sometimes a whole roasted cow. A lot of Brazilian children have fun birthdays. Some parents decorate the house with brightly coloured banners and flowers. Brazilians also pull on the ear of the birthday boy or girl. They pull once for each year. On the first birthday of all Hindu children in India, the parents shave the top of their child's head. When they are older, they have birthday parties. They wear new clothes and give thanks to their parents by touching their parents' feet. At school, the birthday child gives chocolate to classmates. Australian children have very sweet birthdays. They eat fairy bread. This is a slice of bread and butter covered with small sugary sprinkles called hundreds and thousands.
Pupils Book, page 34. Activity 34. Listen, read and repeat. 1.
J, E, J.
2.
J, E, J.
3.
J, E, J.
Pupils Book, page 34. Activity 35. Listen and blend the sounds. 1.
J, E, L. Gel.
2.
G-I-N-G-E. Ginger.
3.
J-I-M. Jim.
4.
J-I-P-S-I. Gypsy.
5.
Giraffe. Giraffe.
6.
J-E-M. Gem.
Pupils Book, page 34. Activity 36. Listen and chant.
A ginger giraffe worked out in a gym. Quick, get him some gel for his hair.
Unit 3. Helping Others. Pupils Book, page 36. Activity 1. Read about how children are helping others. Answer the questions with a partner. Then listen and check. 1.
Cupcakes for Cancer. 13-year-old Blakely Colvin had a friend with leukemia, a kind of cancer. Blakely wanted to help her ill friend. What could she do? She decided to sell cupcakes after school. She sold her cupcakes for 50p each, and with the help of friends, they raised £1,800 in 6 weeks. On average, how many cupcakes did Blakely and her friends bake every day?
On average, they baked 120 cupcakes a day.
2.
Creative Children for Charity. Chirag Vidula Pali wanted to do something to help others. He always loved to paint and draw. When he was 9 years old, he decided he could sell his artwork and donate the money to a local children's hospital in Seattle, Washington, a big city on the west coast of the USA. Chirag's friends loved the idea too. Chirag and 10 of his friends each created one piece of art. They sold them for £10 each. How much money did Chirag and his friends raise for the children's hospital?
They raised £110.
3.
Biking for America. When Joseph Machado was 13 years old, he decided he could help children who were less fortunate and could do what he likes best too, bike riding. He created Biking for America. Joseph rode his bike from California to Washington, D.C., raising money along the way. Joseph rode his bike 120 kilometers a day for 39 days. In total, how many kilometers did Joseph ride?
He rode 4,680 kilometers.
Pupils Book, page 37. Activity 2. Read. Use the words from the boxes to complete the sentences. Then listen and check. A. The school choir is entering a big singing competition. The choir wants to buy new outfits for it. They need to raise money to buy them. Listen to their ideas. Fundraising. 1.
I have an idea. We could have a cake sale at school. We could sell biscuits, pies, cakes and other puddings. We'll ask our mums to help us.
2.
Here's another idea. We could have a school art fair. We could invite local artists, like painters, illustrators, and craftspeople to exhibit their work. We'll get 10% of the sales.
3.
Our choir could put on a concert. We could have a specific theme for the songs, like a 60s theme, for example. We'll ask our parents to help us sell tickets.
B. The choir has ideas for how to advertise their fundraising activities. Listen. Advertising. 1.
Nick and I are artists. We're going to design colourful posters with information about our fundraising events. We'll hang them up around school and even around the town.
2.
I'm a reporter for our school newspaper. I'm going to write an article about our fundraising activities. I'll include photos too.
3.
I like making videos. I'm going to make a video of one of the choir's performances. I'll post it on the school website.
Activity book, page 33. Activity 4. Complete the sentences with the words in 3. Then listen and check your answers. 1.
Why don't we have a cake sale next week at school? I can make biscuits and you could make a cake.
2.
Sarah knows how to use the video camera. She can make a video to tell people about our event.
3.
We could have a concert to make money. A lot of us love to play music.
4.
We could make posters and hang them up around school.
5.
Let's draw and paint some things and sell them at an art fair.
6.
Someone could write an article for the school website.
Pupils book, page 38. Activity 4. Listen and read. What did W. Burrington suggest? Denton's school blog. On Wednesday the 15th of April at 1:37 p.m, Mr. Thompson wrote,
Fundraising time. The sports department is asking pupils in years 7 to 10 to help out with this year's fundraising activities. We're going to use the money to help pay for new equipment, refreshments after matches, and trips to matches at other schools. If you've got any ideas for fundraising activities, please post them in the comments section below.
Comments. C. Romano said,
We could sell chocolate bars. Who doesn't like chocolate?
R. McNally said,
I like chocolate. Let's have a cake sale. We could sell chocolate cake, brownies and chocolate chip cookies. I'm getting hungry.
W. Burrington said,
We could have a dance. My brother's class did that at his secondary school and they made a lot of money.
J. Harmon said,
Yes, we could make something, like T-shirts with the name of our school on them. And then we could sell them on the school website.
L. Scott said,
I've got a good idea. Why don't we have a 5-kilometre fun run around the town? It could end on our school sports field and we could charge an entry fee and sell our school T-shirts too.
T. Jameson said,
At my junior school, we had a basketball shootout to raise money. Children had to pay to shoot 10 balls, and the person with the best score in each class got a prize. It was such fun.
On Monday the 20th of April at 9:02 a.m, Mr. Thompson wrote,
Fundraising update. Thanks for all the great ideas. The sports teachers and I discussed all the ideas you gave us and a few other ones. Here's the fundraising plan that we came up with for this year. Year 7, you're going to sell chocolate bars. We're going to order them from Charlie's Chocolates. They cost 50p each. Mr. Campbell, the basketball teacher, is going to give you more information on Thursday. Year 8, you're going to sell water bottles with our school name and logo on them. The bottles cost £2.50 each. Miss Carpenter, the tennis teacher, is going to tell you more about it tomorrow after lunch. Year 9, you're going to have a dance and sell tickets to it. It's going to be in the school hall on Saturday night, the 8th of May. Ms. Richards and Mr. Benson, the football coaches, are going to meet you in the cafeteria next Tuesday before lunch to talk more about it. Year 10. You're going to have a cake sale. Mrs. Fenton, the school nurse, is going to meet you this Friday in the Year 10 common room to give you more information. We're all looking forward to this year's fundraising events. We know they're going to be a big success.
Activity Book, page 34. Activity 5. Listen and read. Then answer the questions.
On Monday the 25th of September at 2:30 p.m, Alex in Year 6 wrote,
"We need money. Listen, everyone. As you know, our school needs a lot of things. We need new computers for the computer lab, a new freezer for the kitchen, and new chess sets for the chess club. There will soon be some fundraising activities to raise money. Fundraising events are often boring, I know, but I think we could be more creative and do some fun things. I talked to some pupils, and here are some of the best ideas. Karaoke competition with children and parents. We can sell tickets to each contestant, and parents and children can compete against each other. Temporary tattoos. We could sell tattoos of cartoon characters and other fun things. Pupils versus teachers sports events. I'd love to see this. We could play basketball or table tennis. Any other suggestions for sports? Parents spelling quiz. Let's have our parents spell words. Could your parent win? What do you think? Let me know. We can talk to our teachers and see if they like the ideas. Maybe we could come up with a fundraising plan for this year that's really fun.
Comments. A. Richards.
Great ideas. I'll help you. Talk to you later.
Carrie Thomas.
The karaoke night is a fantastic idea. I know my parents would be interested.